I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. All right.
Long time no see, man. How you been, man?
Good. Just way too busy, you know.
Listen, I was gonna tell you, man. We're launching a new show, right? It's gonna be like a debate show. It's gonna be like two people debating each other. You should be on it.
Oh. I would love that.
Fun. I did an episode with Tony Hughes and Dr. O'Connor. You know both of them, right?
Tony Hughes, yeah, I heard of. But who is this the anabolic doctor?
Anabolic Doc, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know his last name. Yeah, I mean, I would be interested to hear that debate.
It's gonna be fun, man. I think you should do. You know who I think you should debate. You should debate George Farah.
Farah, please.
Right? What do you think? That's a good.
Please, yeah, that would be. I would welcome that.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll take it.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm up for it. You can schedule it for sure. So you have a green light from me already.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, all right. So first of all, how you been? You've been busy. You've been all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really plan it, but right after Olympia, I started working with Regan, and then when I told him, like, listen, okay, the 2 weeks between the shows, and you can do certain things, but if you come to Vegas, we can make a dramatic difference. And that's how it all started. But, when you train somebody twice a day, pose twice a day, and, put everything into it, you shorten your day dramatically. So with all my other clients, I had a hard time catching up. I mean, I had 4 guys in Egypt, 3 guys in Prague, Regan in Reno, and then now in Romania, I have 3 guys again day after tomorrow.
That's crazy, man. You're a busy guy.
Yeah, it's my profession. That's what I like doing. I still have a passion for it. Once a competitor, always competitor. I didn't really plan to be a coach, but it came as a just normal evolution. I helped few guys. Back in mid-90s, there was not really coaches. I think myself and Chad Nichols started establishing this early 90s. And now it's a common profession.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Regan, right? I was going to ask you about that because it's interesting that you guys joined forces together, right? Did he hire you as a coach after the Olympia or before?
Yes, right after the Olympia. I mean, I tell you this. I was gone from U.S. from 2011 until 2017. I just came days before the Olympia 2017, and I remember seeing Regan Grimes' pictures as a kid, and then I saw him at the expo, and I was like a fan taking a picture with him. I'm still trying to find that photo, to show him. Like, I was really a fan of his physique, because for me he epitomized what bodybuilding is all about: this aesthetics, shape, high quality, and then of course his height and a good look, of course, just contribute to it. So I see him huge potential, and I was hoping he's gonna, in 4 years, be a really major factor. But then at Olympia, I was really looking for him to show up on the stage, and he didn't really show up. He was kind of lost. He was smallish and softish, and then immediately in Olympia lineup, you can't get away with it. Maybe you can get away with some other shows, but at Olympia, and as you know, he plays very disappointing 15th. So after the Olympia for the Reno, you have less than 2 weeks. So what do? You do extreme measures. So I've seen that he is capable of creating illusion of being much bigger because of his structure. So my goal was to bring him in Reno much bigger, so people can see it. That, oh, this is not the classic physique, and it's not just the aesthetics. There is so much mass to him, and I think we brought it. And if Shaun Clarida didn't show up, and Shaun Clarida, great champion, that of course he can beat anybody. He can beat you name it. He can beat Big Ramy if judging criteria is going to go this way, that you're particular about just projecting his height, weight, structure, and then what would he look like if he's 6 feet tall? But other than Clarida, I think that Regan really dominated. That he really presented what everybody was looking for many years, and then he repeated that in Egypt, winning that show. So he's just establishing himself as a really true potential that if he puts, and he will, 10, 12, 15 pounds of quality, by next year he's going to be a great contender.
Honest question, man. I know it's a funny one, but like I know Shaun Clarida is a great champion, right? But was Regan upset losing to
Of
him
course.
at the
Of
not
course.
not
Of
because
course.
not just in general, but because that guy's from 212 division. That's what I'm asking.
Well, because what you've seen throughout the years, they made this 212 class for a reason. For the smaller guys like this can maybe compete and be comparable. And back in the day, I understand that there was Danny Padilla, original giant killer, and Mohammed Maccabi, and some smaller guys. That there was, I mean, Mohammed Maccabi beat Lee Haney, year before Lee Haney win the Olympia. So back in the day, yeah, judging was a little bit different. But throughout the 90s and after the 90s, bigger is better. It was established. So you would assume that 175-pound guy, no matter what he looks like, would not be able to affect 270-pound guy. And but I tell you this: as soon as Shaun signed up for it, it's like, oh my God, this is trouble, because he always comes super shredded, super hard, complete. He is a little bit narrow, but I knew nobody was going to touch his condition, his hardness. And I tell you, I've seen him 2 days before the contest in a posing room, and I was shocked. And this was fully pumped Shaun Clarida that created even more illusion. So he looked huge. He looked like Ronnie Coleman, kind of bursting out of his skin. The only thing that Shaun has problem with is narrow. So you can see in the most muscular pose, he's very, very narrow. In some other frontal poses, from a back as well, even though he has a great back. So pose by pose, if I was a judge, I would definitely give it to Regan. So to answer your question, was he upset? Yeah, of course. But we all respect Shaun. We all like Shaun, and it's kind of accepted. Okay, if anybody's going to beat you, let be him.
No, for sure. They should. I think you and I spoke about that before. They should bring back the comparison round between the 212 and Open at the Olympia or something on Arnold. You know what I mean? Like how they used to do it back in the day.
Absolutely. I mean, Arnold and Franco back in the day. I even raised that issue with Jake Woods backstage after Shaun Clarida won. I said, Jake, isn't that sufficient for you and IBB to see that 212 guys can be very competitive? Now Shaun Clarida is IBB Pro Champion. He qualified for Olympia. So he earned. Olympia qualification is so hard to earn. Now if you earn it in two classes, you should be allowed to compete in two classes. It is different day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, I would love nothing more but to see him on Olympia stage. Anybody that qualified, earned that Olympia qualification should be on Olympia stage. In each category, they qualified.
I hear what you're saying. Now, were you surprised that Shaun Clarida lost the 212? His title at the Olympia? Or what did you think about how the comparisons between him and Derek are so different? I thought, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Obviously, it's my opinion, but like in your professional opinion.
Yes. You see, if Derek beat him at Olympia, so should Regan at the Reno show. There was no question that best condition on the Olympia stage, 212, was Shaun Clarida. He was that rock hard dance, strided, super dry. And even though Derek brought way improved conditioning, he was still softish, especially from front, from upper body. But that structure, when he opens up and he has that crazy V taper, unbeatable front double biceps, unbeatable back double biceps, and structurally he was beating Shaun. It was so apparent. I saw Derek winning, and you see that's the. You can't just judge the conditioning as the only aspect. If conditioning is fair and everything else is overwhelming, then I completely agree with the judges that you should go who is more complete. But on that note, if Derek could beat Shaun, so could Regan.